everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So in today's video I am going to be doing a kind of Halloween look because, you know, we're almost at the end of October, which does mean it's Halloween. So yeah, I basically have this headpiece that I got from Flying Tiger. I think I got it a few weeks ago and I haven't used it. Initially I didn't know what I want to do with it because I got it and it was on sale for like £2-3, and I was like, you know what, this could work as a Halloween costume. I know you can use this for like a Day of the Dead type of makeup. I'm trying to kind of stay away from things like that because I don't want to offend anyone, so I thought I would do like a bride look, because why not, like a gothic kind of bride. I'm going to try my best to do something here. I've got my sellotape on, so you know what I'm starting on first. So I wanted to kind of do like a black and red type look today. So the main palette that I'm using is my Grimoire Volume 2 palette by VE Cosmetics, because this is an amazing eyeshadow palette. As you can see, got my sellotape on, so I'm starting with my eyes. I have done my brows that I can do something with them with my Bare Brow by VE Cosmetics. Unicorn Cosmetics, I apologize, because they're just, yeah, there's just a brow balm just to keep everything in place. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my P. Louise base to kind of give this a bit of oomph, because this is very pigmented, like, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to give it a little bit more because of course I want it to stand out, and I want it to kind of I actually want to do a good look today. I'm hoping I can do something because I'm trying my best to like experiment with my makeup. And last week I did do, was it last week or the other week, I did do a Joker kind of makeup, which came out okay. It didn't come out exactly how I was planning, but that's because, I mean, I try my best, guys. I really try to do something fun when it comes to like Halloween. Like last year I did do a lot more kind of Halloween inspired. This year I just don't know what it is. I'm just not feeling as Halloweeny, which is really sad because it is my favorite time of the year. It's a lot of people's favorite time of the year, but I'm just saying, obviously from my perspective, you know, there's so many movies out in the cinema that I want to go and see, but I just don't want to go out there with lots of people. But you know what, we're just taking each day as it comes. So let's kind of get on with this look. So like I mentioned, I'm using this palette. I don't know if it's available anymore, which is a little bit annoying if you wanted to do something quite similar, but of course there's so many palettes out there that have these shades, so never feel like when a certain person uses this palette you have to use it, because obviously you don't. So I really want to kind of focus on kind of this row and a bit of this row as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just want to kind of make it up as I go along because that is just what I do. So I'm gonna start off with a nice fluffy brush. I've got a big selection of brushes in front of me just because I never really know how I want to start a look. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. I got this brush in TK Maxx, actually, like a little set. So I am going to start off with probably the black shade. So I'm going to go in quite heavy, I think, with the shade Choose. So we're going to take my brush, and this is so pigmented. I need to be, actually I don't need to be careful because I've got my thing, and I know that if I get this wrong I can just delete this and no one will know, and we're going to start again. So let's just get this on the bottom lid, and we're going to use that everywhere to kind of pack on a look. And that P. Louise base is going to be so helpful to just bring it out a little bit more. I did say that this palette is very pigmented, which it is, because VE Cosmetics are an independent brand who are in the UK, and they have some amazing palettes. I think they just came out with some more recent ones which are like mini palettes, but I absolutely adore this palette. I was so happy that I purchased it. I think this might be like a limited edition palette. I'm not 100% sure, so I do apologize if it's not available anymore, just because I mean, I initially thought of this palette when I wanted to do this look. So I thought I would use this because it has all the shades in there that I just think is perfect for kind of like a gothic bride look, I feel. So I'm going to go in with this side as well. And they do have so many other palettes too, which are very heavy like themes. So I do have a green witch palette, which is all greens, which is again an outstanding and beautiful palette. So definitely give them a look, and they're vegan and cruelty free and very affordable. So we're just getting this on. Again, I do struggle to match how my eyelids are. I just think they're different shape. That's how I'm just gonna work it out, in the sense of they're different and I'm just gonna go like that. So I'm just gonna pack it on a bit more here as well, and I want to just add some grey to kind of blend it out, just to kind of make it a bit more kind of like a gradient look. Obviously this is not part of the look because it's my sellotape, so sellotape is not part of the look. So just blending. I'm making it messy because I do want to clean it up a little bit afterwards, so just cleaning it up a bit here. All right, perfect. So I'm now going to go in with a more kind of defined brush, and I'm going to go in with this grey shade just below it, which is called Neither. And so we're taking it on like the edge, and we're going to blend them together so the black and grey are kind of working side by side. I will incorporate some red, but I might just kind of make it very subtle. I might cut my crease or something just to kind of blend it out and just make it a bit more defined. But again, this is like a Gothic bride, so I don't want it to be too colourful. I know red is not exactly what you would call like colourful with a black and red, but you know, we're just making it work. So let's see how it goes. This grey is nice. I've never used the grey before. I think I used some of the black previously, just because I wanted to like maybe do a liner or something, and this grey is blending very nicely with it. Again, my eyes do not match because I feel like I do have different shaped eyes, but we're gonna carry on. So we're just gonna blend. And I feel like I might use this side, which is a clean side, just to kind of make it a bit more cleaner at the top. And I do have my balm there, so I don't want to get that messy. It's been so weird. It's been like 3 years since I got married. Like this July was our 3rd year wedding anniversary. It's crazy how time flies. My God. I would like to do it all over again, just for different circumstances, because we got married in like my mum's garden because I didn't want to spend a lot of money, to be honest, because we were just like simple and to the point, and it was a nice day. So that is kind of the beginning of the look. I feel like I want to cut my crease, but I don't want to do it so heavily. So what I might do, I might get this red shade here and just kind of blend into it. I've got a kind of smaller brush by BH Cosmetics. So this red shade is really stunning, and it's the shade Invite. So I'm going to just use it at the bottom of like my lid. So I'm just going to bring it here, and I just want to blend them together so that it's kind of like a dirty shade. And like I said, this is meant to be kind of like a Gothic look, so it's not going to be like the most stunning red. I am going to have like red lips, for example, so that will kind of bring it out a little bit more. But I like to kind of say trust the process, because sometimes when a look might not come out 100% in the beginning, I feel like maybe afterwards it will be much better later, because again, I am not a makeup artist. I'm just literally doing this for fun, and yeah, I hope something nice comes out of it. So let's get it on this side. This is such a gorgeous palette. I know I mention it a lot, and it's a bit frustrating that it might not be available anymore, but again, V Cosmetics, amazing. So I do want to add a shimmer as well, of course, because I want to make the red a bit more popping. There doesn't seem to be a red shimmer in here anyway, so I might go in with the grey shimmer just a tad to kind of add a bit more pop to it, because yeah, if there was a red shimmer that would be perfect, but unfortunately there is not. So I am going to afterwards go underneath my eyes as well, so let's go in with that grey shimmer. I might use this brush, which I might define into my lid, so I will use the grey, which is called Darkness, which is actually next to that second grey that I used, and we're just going to bring that around just a bit more heavy. Okay, trust the process, trust the process. Again, I'm making this up as I go along, but I feel like I can do something to maybe savor this. So okay, let's go back in with Invite, which was that first, which is that only red shade that I've got, and I might add some of Light, which is this middle red, which is a very stunning, another stunning red, which might be working a bit more. It's kind of made it like a deeper red. Okay, I just don't want to keep on adding like tons of shades on top, so, and be here forever. So I'm actually going to go off camera and take off the sellotape and clean up a bit, and then we'll go on to the rest of the face. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my primer, and this is the Hello Good Stuff by Essence, and I haven't used this in quite a while because I have a new foundation to use today, which is obviously I'll show you guys in a moment, but of course any type of foundation will do. I know to kind of do this type of look you want to go in with like a really kind of white tone foundation, but if this is not meant to be like a scary look and it's just meant to be kind of just, I don't know, just a bit more out, because you want your eyeshadow and the kind of lips to stand out, I guess you can use any type of foundation you want. I just chose this one because I got it today. So yeah, this is really nice. This primer is a bit tacky, but it is very moisturizing on the skin. And then again, the foundation I'm using is the number 7 Stay Perfection foundation. I actually got this in my kind of local Boots today, and it was like £5. They had this whole bay of number 7, which I think they might be getting rid of some of the products. So this is in the shade Porcelain, and I'm just going to today put this on my ISO Clean, and I'm just going to use my beauty sponge just because it will just be a bit more quicker. And yeah, we're just going to kind of get this everywhere. I want to keep obviously this definition, so I'm not going to be too close to it because I've got my primer to kind of, not my primer, my concealer to use. So I feel like that will be so much better to help define the corners. And this is like a first impression obviously with this foundation because I've never used it, but I'm hoping it will work and be good for the skin. And yeah, we'll just keep using it. I think normally this foundation might be around £15, which I've never tried anything by number 7 before. If you do like number 7, let me know if there's any products that you think would be worth doing. I would maybe like to do like a full face of number 7, because obviously I've got this now, so I could just include a couple of more things on top, so that would be handy. Of course, number 7 is like Boots' own makeup brand, which is pretty cool. I'm waiting for like Superdrug to bring out their own brand because that'd be pretty interesting to see their makeup. Yeah, everyone's doing it now, so why not? And yeah, so far this is fine. Of course the major issue would be like my top lip, but you know, the weather's been alright recently, so I haven't had any major issues, but we shall see because you can never tell with my top lip. So I'm going to go in with concealer now, and I actually have one of my favorite concealers ever, which is the Lasting Perfection. I'm actually going to use a brush to kind of define out the edges. This can be used as an eye primer as well, but of course I've already got my eye products on, so I'm not taking a whole load of this concealer because I just want to define out the edges, and my hair is in the way, of course, so I'm just gonna go right here and just blend at the bottom. One thing I love about this concealer, it smells really nice as well. I don't know if that's something a lot of people are interested in, like a nice smelling concealer, but it's got that nice feel and smell to it. Of course you want a good concealer, and this is really, really good. I think it's about, God, about £5–6. Although the bottle with the tub is a little bit small, but you know what, it's going to last you a really long time, and that's what I like about this. And I'll close it because I don't want it to dry up. So I'm making this corner very defined as well, because again, that's why I used the sellotape, just because I like having a nice defined edge when it comes to my eyeshadow. So that is perfect. The foundation so far is pretty good. I don't have any major issues with it. I'm just adding my concealer in some of my problematic places, like my spots, because I seem to be getting a few of those recently, but it's nothing new. I'm just going to go in with a powder, and I'm just going to set everything down with my Makeup Gallery Smoothly Does It pressed powder in translucent. So I'm just going to use this here because I don't have any cream products that I want to use now. So I'm just going to put this in my usual places because I do get oily very quickly. So I'm just going to just add that. So far the eyes are not, I don't think the eyes are looking terrible. It's me complimenting myself. It doesn't look that bad. But of course we'll just see how the rest of the look goes. So let's go on to blush and highlighter. I don't want them to be too heavy, so I'm going to be using products, well, I'm not going to be using a blush that's too pigmented, so I'm going in with my Colourpop pressed powder blush in the whole 9 yards. This I haven't used in a while, but it is quite a nice pink tone, and I know that when it comes to like weddings you want to have a nice pink tone blush, but I just want to go quite light on the skin because I don't want it to be too heavy. Again, because it's meant to be kind of like a Gothic-ish look, and you don't want to be like, you want to be as pale as you can be. So I feel like going in with like a lighter blush is going to be great. So I'm just going to powder that down with my setting powder because again, don't want it to be too heavy. And right here. And now with a highlighter, I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild highlighter because this is extremely pigmented, and I do want the highlighter to be a little bit more popping, so I might add it kind of more closer, just to kind of, when you turn, you do get a lot more pop, because regardless of like how much highlight you put on, I think when you look forward, you can just see it amazing. And this is almost done, not almost done, but like I've definitely like hit pan, which I'm really happy about because it's part of my project pan really. And then now I want to go on to the rest of my eyes because I want to add some lashes, which I will do off camera when I do my lips, because I want to just add a smidge. I'm gonna go in with, where are we going? I'm kind of like lost here because my brain is like, ugh. Let's just go on to maybe the bottom of my eyes. So I've got a very kind of defined brush, and I just want to add some of the black and some of the red. So I might use this red just here, which is called Light, and I'm going to use some of that, and I'm going to use some of Choose. I said not Choose, yeah. So I'm just going to tap some of the excess of that off, and I'm going to add it just on my lower lash line because I want this to make my eyes pop a bit more. And I was going to use an eyeliner, but because it's black you can't see, you won't be able to see it. So I just need to make sure I've got my mascara on properly so I can add the lashes on right, because I'm not very good when it comes to lashes, so I'm just trying my best to just make sure this all works. Okay. nice. This is kind of like a look that I would love to have done when I was young, and I'm like, okay, when I get married, I'm gonna be a goth. I'm gonna dress up like I'm about to go to a funeral because I mean, yeah, gothic feel is just what I'm about. And I'm gonna go in with my inner corner with a shimmer. I feel like going in with the grey, which is called Darkness, because there are some other shimmers, but obviously they're not gonna work with this look because there's shimmers for like blue and purples and things like that, but not obviously part of the look, so I'm not going to use them because that would just look a bit odd. But everything about this look is odd, so that's fine. But still, this grey is pretty good. Okay. Very cute. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go in with the eyes. Actually, I'm gonna, because I will use this mascara, but I'm gonna use it kind of off camera when I do like my lips. So what I'm gonna try and do, because this video is going on for far too long, I've got like a black lipstick which I want to kind of use as a liner, and then I've got my kind of red lipstick by I Heart Revolution, which is part of like the Snow White collection. So I'm gonna just kind of do something off camera because I know that I will mess it up and I will be here for 500 years if I don't do it. So when I come back, I will hopefully have a finished look for you guys. Okay, I'm back and this is my finished look. I kind of like it. I'm gonna add my headpiece now. So yeah, on the front of like, there was like this little tag. This veil was supposed to be at the front, but I might just put it at the back to kind of see what it's like. Of course, you know, you can wear it however you want. I know this again supposed to be like a Day of the Dead kind of look, but I think I can, you know, you can use this as a wedding piece if you want. But yeah, this is just something nice and simple, kind of, even though it's taken me like 45 minutes to do, but I like how everything has kind of come together. Let's see how it works with this at the front. Again, try to be spooky, but yeah, this is kind of like my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. I know it doesn't look amazing or, you know, spooky by any chance, but I feel like it's just something really fun. And if you are going to like a house party and you just want something simple, then this is pretty good. I mean, again, I got this from Flying Tiger in the UK and it was about £3-4, and I will probably use this in the future. I'm not going to any Halloween parties or anything this year, so I'll just be sitting at home like this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Get us out of my face. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I hope you're having a really good week, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.